Yo, yo, get up, nah I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts.
Duh, Bears. Welcome back, Bears Nation, to another electric episode of Bears on Tracks. I'm your host, Brandon Tracks Hyde, and today we've got a massive topic on our hands: why the Chicago Bears must make a blockbuster trade for none other than Mr. Muscles, Mr. DK Metcalf. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm excited about this guy. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, you recognize the last name. You recognize the muscles on muscles. You recognize the hurdles, the man, the myth, the legend. But let's get into it. Joining me on today's show are my co-hosts and very special guests, Uncle Brandon and D-Nice. How you guys doing?
Yes, sir. All is well, brother.
Man, everybody's out. They're clapping for you. They're excited. I'm going to tell you what, guys. This guy right here, Uncle Brian, he's got his pants on fire and everything else. He's already pumped out over 2,000 views between two shows alone. And now D-Nice, he's coming up just fresh out of the dentist chair. And I'll tell you what, man, you want to talk about a guy that can play injured. He's got the flu game. He's carrying the whole team on his back like Michael Jordan, the airness. That's right. This guy over here, D-Nice, we're not worthy.
Oh, am I worthy? I appreciate the sentiments.
Well, hey, guys, let's find out really quick if we are worthy enough to get the man, the myth, the legend, DK Metcalf, man. We're going to break down why DK Metcalf is the ultimate weapon for Caleb Williams, diving into the analytics and comparing him with other free agent wide receivers available this offseason, guys. So let's not waste any time, okay? Let's talk DK all the way. Here we go, guys. Standing at an imposing 6'4", 235 pounds, DK Metcalf is one of the most physically dominant wide receivers in the NFL today. He's built like a tight end, runs like a cheetah, and plays with an aggressive, relentless style. Let's talk about his 40-yard dash, guys. 4.33 seconds. That's in the 99th percentile. His vertical jump, he can jump over my Jeep, guys, 40.5 inches. His bench press, 27 reps at 225 pounds. The wide receiver average is like 10 reps, okay? I don't know why he went 27, but this is freaking majestic. With his wingspan, 82 7/8 of an inch. This guy is as wide as a freaking Boeing jet, okay, guys? This man is an athletic freak in every sense of the word. His rare blend of speed and power makes him nearly impossible to stop in one-on-one coverage. Uncle Brian, let's talk numbers. How has Metcalf performed in the NFL? Has he performed to your standards?
Well, I mean, you can almost guarantee that he's going to get 900 plus yards year in, year out. And that's sharing, the ball with Lockett, who is another tough wide receiver. And the way he plays in his measurables, it reminds me of myself in my dreams. I mean, he's got Hercules strength. He runs like Mercury, and he's got the leaping ability of Superman. So, I mean, what offense wouldn't want somebody with that kind of measurables?
What about you, Darius? What's up, D-Nice? How do you feel about this guy, buddy?
Hey, man, I'm in total agreement with Brian. You look at this guy's physical stature, and he's playing wide receiver. He looks like he may be misplaced. He really belongs with Marvel or DC. The guy's built like an action figure, man. And the size with the speed, the ability to block. He has it all. But
yeah, let's talk about some numbers if you guys don't mind really quick, because when I started pulling this up and I started doing my math and everything, it's ridiculous, guys. His numbers don't lie. Since, just like Uncle Brian said earlier, since entering the league in 2019, which just a couple years ago, Metcalf has been an absolute force. Career receptions 438, guys. Like you said earlier, Brian. He's got a timeshare over there with, Lockett. So 438, that's quite a bit. Career receiving yards, 6,324. No doubt in my mind he's going to be beyond 10,000 when his legacy is finished. Career touchdowns, 48 touchdowns. His yards per reception is 14.4. Career games played, 82. He's got proven durability. And let's not forget, he's only 27 years old, guys. He's in his prime. With his size, speed, and elite separation ability, Metcalf is exactly what Caleb Williams needs as a number one target. Let's talk about his family legacy, okay, guys? We talked about it earlier, and when I was talking to Uncle Brian on the show, when we were back in the green room, he brought this up also. What makes this trade even more special is DK's family connection to the Bears. His father, Terrence Metcalf, was an offensive lineman for the Chicago Bears from 2002 to 2008. The Metcalf name has already been in the history books for the Windy City. How fitting would it be for DK to continue that legacy, guys? What do you say, Uncle Brian?
Yeah, it would be interesting. I mean, he does have the legacy. And like I said, his measurables are off the chart. I mean, you'd have a three-headed monster to receiving, much like you did with Allen. But if you want to talk numbers, now, I don't know if you bumped your head or not today. Tracks or 8 paint chips are too close to electricity. But did you see this man's contract? It would be stupid for Poles to trade for Metcalf. Gee whiz. The guy, the only thing less than his contract is the national debt. It's going to be $21 million dead cap. Now, if you call yourself a Bears fan, and I'm wondering about that because you even brought this subject up, how are they going to fix other positions when they sign this guy? Because once you sign him, and if he doesn't play up to standards, you're pretty much peeing in the wind with trying to build this team. What good was it that Ryan Poles, excuse me. See, you got me so damn rattled, I can't even think of the right general manager. That he works for years to get this cap, and you, with just one silly suggestion, are putting us back in cap hell. D Nice, take this away. I'm getting too upset just thinking about this.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to hold the team hostage, trying to bring in a guy. For one, he's going to even acquire him in the trade is going to require some high draft capital, and then he still has to get paid. You don't think the receiver room is full enough?
Wait, hold on, guys. Hold on. I feel a little John Cena and Rock action. D Nice being the nice guy that he is, all of a sudden kicking me in the nuts. Oh my goodness. You guys are coming off the top of the ropes, hit me in the jewels. I'll tell you what, hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. I got to show you guys a little something here. Did you guys not forget that we got the offensive line already covered? We're good, guys. We're good. We just signed in 24 hours. We just signed an entire offensive line. We don't need any help. What we do is we save a couple $1 million to go sprinkle in some other guys during the draft. We got over about 50 million before we even try to reset these guys' contracts. And Poles does his due diligence and his majestic magic. And he goes in there and he sprinkles this pixie dust around and he turns the 50 million that's left after he took care of these two star-studded freaking mastermind offensive linemen to take care of Caleb Williams, man. And I'll tell you what, these two guys are still under this guy's numbers. So I love it. I like it. I think we're going to be probably around 60 million after he does his amazing work. So we get save a couple million for the draft and give the rest to this guy. He deserves it. He earned it. This is the guy, guys. So come on, guys. Don't try to do better. Don't be kicking tracks in the nuts. Come on.
Tracks. No way, man. Listen. It's another part of the ball that we have. Have you ever heard of this? You ever heard of defense? You ever heard of pass rusher? You ever heard of 3 technique?
Hold on.
We have a whole nother side of the ball to look at.
I think this guy, if he fumbles the ball or somebody else fumble, I think he could tackle. Don't tell me this guy can't tackle. He can block too. He's a big guy. 6'4", 230, 240. Come on.
Track.
Right.
If that guy's tackling, someone's made a fucking mistake, bro.
All right. Can Metcalf, can he snap the ball?
I tell you what, hey, if you don't think he can, I'd like you to say it to his face, Uncle Brian. This guy is a beast.
Hey, just because he can kick my ass don't mean that I'm wrong. But something else I would like, D. Nice, he hit the nail on the head about the defensive line. And in all seriousness, that needs to be addressed, but also safety. Like I said, Kevin Byard, with his age and with Brisker being, concussion, I would like to see maybe get that Miami safety, Jerron Holland.
Well, you brought up a good point, but I think we still got a little bit of, listen, Romy says at 27 years old, you can extend him and get a better number. So his number goes down. So we go get your safety. We take care of your safety too, Brian. We're bringing him in. We're bringing Metcalf and the safety in together. Hold on. Let me give you guys some numbers really quick, and you guys can finish going off the top of the ropes and tag teaming me and kicking me in the family jewels and all that stuff.
Seems like you need a dose of smelling sauce.
Hey, listen, guys. Here's the deal. Let's talk about why DK Metcalf is better than other free agents, because you guys already seen clearly we needed Keenan Allen this year, right? I mean, honestly, now that we got the offensive line, we need a receiver in there with some comfortability that Caleb was like, oh, dude, you know what? I might not have seen you, anybody else on the field, but how could you miss DK? Somebody brought up a good point in the chat. They said, hey, let's move on from Cole Kmet, draft a tight end, and then we could talk about getting DK because, now you're freeing up more money. That's what I'm talking about. This guy speaks my love language. Let's talk about the other wide receivers that are available, guys. And you know what? I might take some smelling salt because, honestly, you guys know how many times Doug Plank has talked about smelling salt on our show. He's going to be on with us tonight with Eddie Payton, and we're going to have the CCO of the Pro Football Hall of Fame because I wrote up a show on 3/4, which is March the 4th, which is Walter Payton Day, and they actually have an exhibit for Walter Payton. It's titled Character, and he is the main focal point of that entire exhibit at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So be on tonight at 8 o'clock. Unfortunately, these two lovely gentlemen in front of me, that's normally their show. I had to take it from them because this is a rare opportunity that you, ladies and gentlemen, will be able to enjoy this and get a behind-the-scenes look at what goes on there. I'm telling you guys, get your tickets because this is going to be a Bears freaking, Disney World. It is majestic. It's amazing. I can't wait to share that with you guys. 8 o'clock tonight, guys. But let's get back on track. Okay, let's get back on track. Here we go. Okay,
Hey, Trash.
here's what's up, buddy.
Shout out to Romy, but this really shows how much of a bad influence you become into this chat, man.
Montana Shy says no way. These guys. Oh, Romy's getting the fist bump. He's giving us a fist
You
bump.
see that?
Yeah, buddy. All right. So, anyways, let's get back to this. Davante Adams. You guys talked about Davante. I think Darius reminded me. I already got him on there. Now, listen, 31 years old. So, already right away, I could tell you guys the numbers don't lie. You know, this guy, DK Metcalf, is 4 years younger. Lots more muscles, too, remind you. 103 receptions, 1,144 yards, and 9 touchdowns last year. He's got a total of 11,465 yards. He's averaging 12.9 yards, so less yards. I mean, DK all the way, guys. Mike Evans, 31 years old, another old timer in here. 79 receptions, 1,255 yards, 13 touchdowns. Better numbers for this year. 11,680 yards. So more yards than Davante, and over 15 yards receptions. T. Higgins, obviously, you guys know they franchise tagged him, but just because you franchise tag him, don't mean that you can't trade some. Hey, dude, let's trade some draft picks away from T. Higgins. I know you guys don't like that, but 26 years old, 47 receptions, 656 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Not as exciting. 3,654 yards, 14 and a half. Stefon Diggs is another guy. If you guys want to add someone else that I'm missing, let me know. But these numbers don't lie, guys. Right here, I'm trying to tell you, these are the guys that he's up against, and so far his numbers are incredible compared to these guys. Stefon Diggs, 31 years old, another old-timer. 107 reception yards, 1,183 yards, 8 touchdowns. Not too bad. 10,659 yards and 12 and a half. Now, here's another guy, Brandon Aiyuk, 27 years old. So comparable, right? Both the same age. 75 receptions, 1,300 yards, 7 touchdowns, only 4,485. So he's got over 2,000 more yards than him, but he does have an incredible 15.3 yards per reception. So Uncle Brian, Metcalf is younger than Adams, Evans, and Diggs, and he has the explosiveness that guys just don't match anywhere. T. Higgins is solid, but doesn't have the elite athleticism or production of Metcalf. So, like I said, these are my points. I'm trying to use them to defend my honor before you guys kick me in the nuts again. What say you, man? Do you think I changed your mind?
Number one, Metcalf don't have a Taco Bell inside his house, so I'm not impressed. Number two, although they should get a wide receiver, it's not that high on priority list. Me and D Nice already talked about it. You've got the D line that still needs to be worked. You got safety that you could work on. You got maybe a running back or a tight end that you need to work on. There's too many things. This would become a luxury item, and it's a very expensive luxury.
So
Yes,
Uncle
indeed.
Brian, are you trying to tell me that if we were one player away from winning a Super Bowl, kind of like what Washington did, because, you know, I got a little excited, and I think I might have got in over my skis. I feel like you guys are reeling me back in a little bit, but I'm still a little excited. I got my monster. Maybe that's part to do with it. But I will say this. The other day when I saw Washington Redskins, they go out and get, what's his name? Deebo Samuels. I said, this is what the Bears need. If we had a guy like Deebo Samuels, if we had a guy, and as soon as DK Metcalf, hold on, I got to put up the majestic picture once again. I might get a little carried away, but I said, dude, we already got this guy, you know. We already got this guy. So we're good. We got the offensive line figured out. Braxton Jones to the left, you know, and I say, you know what? We go draft a center or go find another cheap guy, you know, kind of see what he's got, you know, another Shelton .20. That's what I'm talking about. But you're saying that you don't think we're one player away from, you know, like Washington is when they went out and got Deebo Samuel. I could see that. Okay, let's hear what you got to say, The Rock. What do you guys say over there, Mr. D Nice?
All right, check this out, Trey. Listen,
All right.
I feel your pain. Chicago has, for the longest, the Bears have been a place where great wide receivers go to die.
Yeah.
And that's been notified, and it's been documented heavily by some by players in the NFL. Chicago's a place where wide receivers go to die. But not this time. And we may be one player away, but we're not that player away. You feel what I'm saying?
Well,
So,
yeah, mate. It sounds to me like you don't like him if you're saying he's not one player away.
I love him, but I just don't like him here. I think this situation that we have here now, less is more, especially in the wide receiver room. I think we need to focus on how we can run the ball better, and how we can get pressure on the QB so we create turnovers. I think that should be our focus, not some wide receiver built like Black Panther, coming in here and taking reps and slowing up the development of our top 10 pick of last year in Roma Doomsday.
So listen, here's what I'm saying to you guys. What if we potentially traded Cole Kmet and DJ Moore for DK Metcalf? Would you guys do it then?
Hell no.
Tracks. What's in that can, bro?
Yeah.
What's in that can, bro?
I don't know. One guy just said earlier in the chat that we needed to trade away Cole Kmet, so I'm trying to sweeten the deal by throwing another player in there so you guys can have more cap space. Maybe we go sign a receiver in the draft or something. I don't know.
Nah, I think all the
Jimmy Horn Jr.
I think all the receiver talk should be laid to rest for the moment.
Oh.
Now in the draft, in the 4th or 5th round of the draft, we see a guy we like. Then we can explore it then. But none of these guys that's going to be asking for $21 million a year, and we got to give up 1st and 2nd round picks to get them. Anything that's going to stifle the future development of this team doesn't belong here. Now, if he wants to stay in Seattle and have a Hall of Fame career, or he goes somewhere else and shines and still become one of the greatest receivers that ever played a game, good for him. Yep. We're just not in that business in Chicago.
All right. Let me pump the brakes, guys. I'm going to give you guys one last chance to jump on the bandwagon, okay? Shout out to Lucky. Lucky, today's your lucky day. We're talking about a majestic creature, Megatron 2.0. I think he's bigger and better than Megatron. DK Metcalf, okay? And make sure you like and subscribe. And please don't ask me to get drug tested like the rest of these guys, okay? But listen, here's the deal. Make sure you hit that notification bell too, because we're not as much off for Rocker as we usually are today. So listen, I'm going to try to ask you guys. I'm going to throw the mercy on the court. I'm going to ask you one more time. I'm going to give you my closing defense, and you guys let me know, okay? And I better not see any more of this, okay? Please, I don't want to get kicked one more time. So here's the deal. How does Metcalf what does he bring to the Bears, okay? Here's my closing comments. He completely changes the way defense has to play us, guys. With deep threat ability, Caleb Williams has a strong arm, right? Whoop! He's going to get the ball to Metcalf. He would finally give him a wide receiver who can stretch the field all the way down as far as you could see. I mean, maybe not Uncle Brian because, but as far as you could see, he could throw the ball farther than that, man. As they say in the Navy, on the horizon. He's a red zone monster also, guys. 6'4". Metcalf would give us a dominant red zone target, something we've lacked in years. Double team magnet. He's going to get 2-3 guys on him. You can't bring him down. You got to respect the guy, man. Opening opportunities for DJ Moore and Cole Kmet if we don't trade both of them away for him. Uncle Brian, don't forget, Metcalf has played in 2 Pro Bowls and has been a top 15 wide receiver every year since entering the league. The Bears need that kind of playmaker to take our offense to the next level. Do I have your attention? Are you on board with me?
All I can say, if this is your final speech, you are no Perry Mason. The reason being, okay, in the past couple of days, we got two great guys for the offensive line, correct?
Yeah.
That should help the Bears, correct?
Yep.
All right. Even though that they've been Pro Bowlers and all like that, it's still going to take time for this offensive line to gel. Now, granted, with the new coaching staff, you get a couple extra weeks of training camp, but it's still going to take those guys time to learn the system and to gel to get to know how each other plays, correct?
Correct.
Okay, if you get Metcalf, great. You're set up. You may win some shootouts. Me personally, I like the players that they got, let them work, fill in some other holes, say on the defensive side of the ball, so that if your offense is not peak performing, your defense is strong enough that it can stop the team and keep you in that game. The hell with the Hollywood stats. Let's build this whole team, not just one area. D-Nice?
Totally agree. Totally agree. You know what? I think we should be focused on more 12 personnel, some more 21 personnel. Someone needs to send Blossom Game a email of apology, and let's see if we can talk him back into coming back with us and play. You know, because I think the running game is the thing that we have to improve over the passing game, because I do believe that would open up the pass like nobody's business.
Yeah.
We seen evidence of it in Detroit. If Jared Goff can do it, I'm quite sure Caleb can too. But the running game should open up all the things you talk that DK Metcalf can do. We'll be great in the red zone with an excellent running game. Two tight ends. We will control the middle of the field. And that play action with the running game and those two tights will give these guys on the outside a chance to go crazy and make those big plays that you talk about going deep into the end zone.
Erica, I agree. That's why I'm talking like this right now. I think something crazy is about to happen. I feel like this could be it. But these guys are reeling me in. I kind of see the daylight now. I understand, that I ain't no Perry Mason. But I tell you what, I do like Illinois Jones' idea. This is a brilliant idea. Tyler Warren plays Wildcat QB, so he could be our backup QB. So get rid of our backup QB. Amazing receiver, blocker, take him at 10, save $30 million plus a year. Okay, I could. You got my attention there. You got my attention. You got my attention.
No,
for
guys.
sure.
No,
Montana shied. There's something he didn't like. I don't know what it was, but
Illinois Jones, respect to you. No, not 10. No, not 10. We love. Listen, Tyler Warren is very versatile, multifaceted, very exciting player. Has an excellent story, but his story and his play does not make him worthy of a top 10 pick. We have the guy. We have to be satisfied with the guys we have. We have to develop the guys we have. We have Cole Kmet, to me, is just as good as Tyler Warren. But we need someone on that other side. But we can't take him at 10.
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, it is now that point of the show where we are going to ask you 5 questions where you get to weigh in. You heard us talk for 30 minutes. These guys try to talk me off the ledge. Maybe you guys could finish up and tell Trax to shut up and tell me to lay off the monster or put me in a support group or something. I don't know. But sounds
I'm ready
where
to
this
give you
is
a
going.
big push.
Yeah. Hey, you said you weren't going to push too far here. I feel like there's more than enough.
If you're on the ledge, I don't have to push too far.
Hey, we got breaking news. Jonathan
we got breaking news?
Jonathan Allen for the Commanders has just been released.
Oh, breaking news here on Chicago Sports Podcast. Let's go, guys. Here we go.
No, wait a minute, Trax. You want Metcalf.
No, he's just been released. That's all we got. That's all the news we got. That's all the news we got. He doesn't mean he came to us. So listen, as long as I can get my Metcalf, but listen, let's go with these 5 questions. Maybe the chat can help reel me in before we start. Mock draft. That's right. Mock draft alert. The people have spoken. We're going to do mock draft 20.0. All right, here we go, guys. Should the Bears trade for DK Metcalf? Why or why not? Leave it in the comments below. Put 1 by your name and let me know, should they? Type Y for yes or N for no. That one's for you, Aunt Mass, if you're out there. All right. What trade package would you be willing to offer for the Seahawks for DK Metcalf? Let me know in the comments below, guys. 3, how would Metcalf fit alongside DJ Moore in the Bears offense besides bring your child to work day? Because that's what he's going to look like sitting next to Metcalf Mania. Woo! Question number 4. Would you rather sign a free agent like Adams, Evans, or Diggs? Or would you go ahead and go for Metcalf? Let me know. Question number I felt like that question was kind of leading the witness, don't you? I kind of just... All right. Question number 5. Do you think Caleb needs a wide receiver and a security bodyguard for 24/7 active service like DK Metcalf to succeed in the NFL? Let me know what you guys think. Should we go for Metcalf? I need at least 3. No, let's go 4 because you guys have already voted against me. So, yeah, let's go with at least 3 Ys or 3 N's for yes or no. Let me know whether we should get Metcalf. Go ahead, Brian. Try to lead the witness. I already know what you're trying to do.
I want to add one more question. Should we start a GoFundMe for Crack? Because obviously he needs medication.
All right. I'd give them DJ for DK. Oh, there you go. Woo! I like that. We could do that. Let's send that over to polls right now. All right. I still need a Y for yes or N for no. Okay, Stever, 76. So far we got 1 no plus 3. That's 4. No to all the above. Montana shot. I feel like, okay, but it's down to the last one. Yes or no, somebody. Let me know. Should we or should we not explore Metcalf trade? I would say it would take, let's just use draft, okay? First this year, first next year. We'll get them in.
Absolutely.
Aunt Matt said, Track's been sitting outside in the icebox too long. Brain freeze. Oh, Oyster. He brought us back in, man. Oyster brought us. Oh, sorry, man. Okay, Stever, 76. He says yes. Oh, nope. Sorry, okay, Stever. We got Illinois Jones, 3N. So listen, we need 1. Okay, there it is. That's it. It's over, guys. I'm reeled back in, guys. You guys talked me out of it. I no longer want DK Metcalf on the Chicago Bears. But hey, listen, I'm here to tell you guys, listen, aside from meds and all and cutting my monsters, every time I see a guy like this, or every time I see a guy like this, or every time I see a guy like this, no matter how much I know this guy needs a guy like, oh, wrong guy. Guy like, oh, no, wrong guy. This guy or this guy. I knew we needed these guys. And I'm a former offensive lineman. You know, I get excited about him. I salivate. But every time I see a guy, even last year, when I saw this guy, I was like, dude, let's go. It happens every time to me, man. Every time to me. I don't know why. I'm glad these 2 guys and you guys reeled me back in. Thank you so much. I'm back on track with Trex. Now, let you guys talk for a little bit. I'm going to fire up the mock draft simulator, okay? Give me a second, please.
Well, all I can say is you got new respect from me because you admitted that you was wrong right in front of everybody, and I got to respect that.
And plus, Trash, we got to give you something for sticking your neck out there, man, going out on a limb, man. Takes a lot of balls to do that, brother.
You think that? You think I went out on a limb?
Oh, absolutely.
Out on a limb, I was about ready to give you a new nickname, Squirrel.
Oh, that's funny, buddy. That's funny. That's great. All right, here we go. We're gonna share it. Everybody see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, dude.
Now, let me see if I can. There we go. I like that better. Gives them more to to work with here.
Mhm.
Okay, now let me get over there. Let me go back over to theirs. Let me get it started. I got to do normal. Fast is too fast for me, guys. Fast is too fast.
Gotcha.
Going to go normal speed, okay? Now, you guys can all agree, right now I'm a little unstable, so it's probably best if I don't run this mock draft. We don't want to mess it up, okay? So I'm going to have a say, but not nearly as much as I normally do. So, let's get pause for the cause. Let's get it. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Show up tonight for Pro Football Hall of Fame CCO. Rich Desar, he's going to be on with Eddie Payton, Walter Payton's older brother, and Doug Plank, his former teammate, friend, and teammate, because on the road, Buddy Ryan used to put them together. He was responsible for the one that put the bunkmates together, and they alphabetized them. What kind of word did I just say? Jeez, oh, Pete. Put them together, Plank and Peyton together. So he's got a lot of cool stories. It's going to be a fun time, and they're going to talk about a new exhibit that's based around Walter Plank, Walter Payton, the most exciting award that you could ever have, the most prestigious award, Walter Payton. Player of the year, man. The award is prestigious. It's going to be fun. It's going to be captivating. It's going to be at 8:00. So let's get back into that's at 8:00, by the way. Let's get back into the mock draft simulator. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Now listen. Let's go back really quick. Just so everybody knows, so we're clear. I think everybody saw all the breaking news. Darius had one on there. We got this guy, okay, and we've got this guy. Everybody knows that. So now we've got our guards on lock. We're good to go. So we don't have to go out and draft we're not desperate anymore. Doesn't mean we shouldn't go out and get a guard, but we're good, okay? So we're not desperate. So we can go ahead and still get a guard, but we can look at other things if other things become available, and that should be exciting, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Like I said, let me get back to the fact that I'm not saying we shouldn't go out and get a guard. If there's a guy like, Booker or, anyone, Will Campbell, let's go get him, if everybody thinks it's right. Okay. All right, here we go. See what happens. Ward is off I really like Ward. Campbell at number 2. Oh my God.
Jeez.
That was fast.
Yeah.
All right, we got a trade. We're going to reject that. Okay, this is who we got. Oh, look it. At number 7, Armand Membu has already rose all the way up to 7, guys. Remember, he was in the teens, and now after the combine, he's rose up 10 spots or something. Yeah, so this is new. This is updated, guys, just so you guys know.
That's kind of how that works, man.
Yeah, I hear you, brother. And then after today, I feel like DK Metcalf stock is drastically dropped for the Bears. But Membu's at 7, McMillan receiver at 9, Shamar Stewart is at 11. I still find that amazing that he's at 11 because his sacks are way down. I don't understand. I don't understand that. 4.5 sacks over 3 years or however long he played is still 4.5 sacks. I mean, it's not really.
That's another guy that the combine helped out tremendously.
Oh, no, I agree with you. I'm just, to me, the amount of sacks is the amount of sacks,
See, that's that look like Tarzan, play like Jane.
Oh, yeah. I hear you. And then there's Tyler Warren, tight end at Penn State. Kelvin Banks, 13. He got brought up, 13. Tyler Booker, guard at 15, and Jalen Walker, linebacker, Georgia. So that's where we're at. Golden, obviously, 18. He came up, and Malachi Stark, safety, Georgia. So what do you guys think, guys? What do you guys think?
Well, out of that, I mean, I love Membu, but the problem with drafting him or even Booker or Banks, your number one pick should be a starter, and I don't see how those guys would be a starter after the two guys that we just traded for.
Total agreement. I totally agree with you, Brian. We at number 10, we're picking
What's
a
up,
prime
Keds?
time player, blue chip player, not no one that has to wait a year to develop and all of that, or wait on someone to get hurt. We are picking at 10 someone that's going to make an immediate impact day one. So who's that guy up here? I can't really see the list, but
Does that help out now that I come in?
let me see.
So let me go over who they already drafted, okay? That'll help you out. Ward at 1 for Tennessee. Will Campbell 2 for Browns. Which lets me know that they're good at quarterback if this plays out, right? Giants get cornerback Travis Hunter, which, I mean, maybe, they go out and get Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what they're doing. Ashton Genty, Raiders, once again, they go out and get Ashton Genty at number 4. Abdul Carter, number 5 for Jags. Mason Graham, defensive tackle for Patriots. Jets get Shador Sanders, quarterback, Colorado. Panthers get Will Johnson, cornerback, from Michigan, and Mikel Williams, edge from Georgia. So we're up, guys. We're up.
No one wants to trade with us, huh?
There was one, but I shot it down. It was ridiculous. It was like we get the last pick of the first round and then some other stuff in the next year. We could propose a trade if you guys would rather do that, but
yeah, why not? I mean, what do you think, Brian? What you see?
Well, the bad thing with this mock simulator, when you propose a trade, you end up getting a screwing.
Yeah, you can. So what about a guy like James Pierce?
I didn't think about him. That's a good suggestion.
He's gonna fall. He's gonna fall in the draft because he has some character issues, so they say. But based off his measurables, and he's an SEC guy, something that a lot of people covet. I mean, that could be a move in the top 10. If we can trade back with someone like Cincinnati or Indianapolis, Atlanta, I think we can still get him at 14, 15.
I really like that James Pierce from Tennessee if we were going to trade back.
That's who he just said.
Yeah, I know. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that too.
So let's try to compose a trade. I don't know if we go 19 because that's bit me in the butt before.
Go 15, Atlanta.
I wouldn't mind trading with Atlanta if you guys agree with that.
Yeah, I was going to say either the Colts or Atlanta.
So I think the second team we would look at is possibly the Colts if you guys are okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we might get a little bit of more juice out of the squeeze. I wish they would show a counter if they didn't like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
So let me try with this 117. I know that's a little rich, but I'd rather go high first because you never know. You never know.
They'll go for it.
Yeah. Rejected. Okay. Yep. Just like date night. Here we go. All right. Colts.
Yeah.
Try them out. You never know. Rejected. All right. Well.
How about Arizona? Try Arizona.
AZ.
Yeah.
Accepted. Look at you, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on a second. Hold on a second. There you go, bud. Can you guys hear the sound effects?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody responded. Like I was just like, is this not doing anything?
Well, I gave a thumbs up, but
Oh, yeah, I can't see. I'm looking at this. All right, so I don't like this at all. This is too
Nah.
far back.
Reject all of that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like any of those trades.
I'm not mad at the Seahawks one if we can reel it back and get something for this year because 16 to 18. So that tells me there's some interest by them, you know?
Mhm.
Sometimes a counter is the way to go. But listen, I don't want to go too far back because, like you said, let's get James Pierce now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
You guys good with that?
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. James Pierce is off the board. Good job, guys. Good job. Good solid first round. How's everybody doing in the chat? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, baby.
I'm
Hope you
giving
guys-
all the credit to D Nice. He picked the player. He picked the team to draft. Kudos.
Appreciate you, gentlemen. Appreciate the track, the chat. What's that? Nah, I don't like that.
I don't either.
Oh, this guy, look at you guys see this? That's that guy Foster. He steals my identity and then he'll write in other people's chats.
Really?
Yeah, do you see that?
Oh,
Can
shit.
somebody do me a favor and block that and get him out of here?
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that. I made you a moderator, I think. Let's
Yeah,
see.
I'm going to him now. Let me see this. But
Block on YouTube.
got you.
I don't see what's wrong with being in I think if anything it shows how much dedication I got doing it in my garage, don't you guys? I mean, if you got a
There's
garage,
people-
you own a house, right?
There's
Listen,
people
brother.
just like to bitch and complain. You could hand them the winning lottery ticket, and they're going to say that you gave them a paper cut and put them in a higher tax bracket.
No, I hear you. I'm just trying to understand the thing behind it. That's all.
Yeah, man.
I'm not upset by it. I'm just trying to see the other side of it. That's all.
You
We're
got
all
people
good.
like that, man. That means you're doing something right, man. Don't even sweat it.
All right. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, guys.
Don't even sweat it.
Yeah.
All right, but look, you like any of those trades? From what I can see, I don't like nothing. But if y'all like something, let me know.
I wouldn't mind trying to. Seattle really wants to trade with us, guys. But you know what? I think our trading is done for now. I think we really need to get into some depth. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to just hide this for now. We might maybe go back, but let's see who's available. There's that Walter Nolan you guys like.
Yeah, he's cool.
Is Kenneth Grant still there?
Is Hampton there?
Hampton, the running back?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's there at 42.
that's who I like.
Yeah, I would go that route too.
Can we get him at 41 and try to get somebody else at a need at 39? I feel like there's so many running backs that even if we miss them out at 41, we could still get a guy. But that's just me.
Yeah, it's a lot of running backs, but it's not many special running backs.
Okay, well, let's get him then. You got me convinced. Look, we're going with Omari and Hampton. Hope you guys like that in the chat, and appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. This is why they're high on Omari and Hampton, not just high, but Omari and Hampton, 5'11", 221, got that RAS, 9.61. Omari is one of this top class ball carriers and would be considered running back one in almost any other year. He is a well-rounded player who offers production, high-end physicality, tools, versatility to excel as a three-down running back, a violent downhill runner. Hampton offers outstanding size, strength, and power. He is a power back first and foremost, but he offers excellent short area quickness and explosiveness. Hampton has a massive frame and is dense built to withstand contact and deliver punishment as tempo-setting ball carrier. Hampton is not to be mistaken for Al Kamara as a receiver, but he is more than serviceable at that phase. So basically, overall, Hampton is a dynamic power running back who has the skill set to be a 3-down playmaker at this level. That's why these guys want him, and we're getting him in this draft. Hope you guys enjoy this show. So there we go. Now, okay, here we got a trade from 41 to 44, and Dallas is going to give us pick 150. I'm not mad at that. It's not terrible.
Nah, not at all.
I like that better than Seattle. What say you, Uncle Brian?
Yeah, if I'm going to trade, I'm on the Dallas trade. You're not giving up any picks with that one.
Yeah, just so we're clear, it's not Foster covers. It's the other. It's Chris Foster. There we go. Not Foster covers. It's Chris. Yeah, I love me some Foster covers. He's a matter of fact, Foster covers thinks that I got a thing for old guys. So because I always, yeah,
Now it all
basically
makes
feels
sense.
like I fluff his nuts whenever he's around because I agree with so much, and he's not used to people agreeing with everything he says. The guy makes a lot of sense, kind of like Brian. So if you're tracking with what Foster says, maybe, he has a, I'm not saying he's right. I'm just saying I could see his point of view, but I do not have a thing for old guys.
Well, think about it. You don't hardly see me and Foster at the same place at the same time.
Oh.
Coincidence?
Oh, maybe he thinks that he's a little jealous of you because timeshare. I don't know.
No. Maybe we're one of the same.
Oh, dun dun dun. Yep. You just hide your mustache well, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So what's up, guys? What do you guys think? You guys want to trade back or what?
Let me see. We got an edge. We got a running back. Where is Donovan Jackson?
2 people said take the trade, and then one guy says,
the Dallas trade is cool.
Yeah.
You guys good with that?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Somebody did say draft the Walter Nolan, though. That was one guy. So we're going to go ahead and accept this trade, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, guys. Trade accepted. Oh, and Donovan Jackson gets accepted right away. I do like this. 51 and 85 for 44 and 150 because you slide back 7 spots, but then look how much ground you get between 85 and 150. That I don't know what kind of draft grade that is, but to me that makes a lot of sense.
What we look like as far as
we're gonna hide this. We got Kenneth Grant, a defensive tackle, Xavier Watts, Harold Fannin Jr., who I'm a big fan of, Trey Harris, Jalen Monroe, Jackson Dart. Wow, the quarterbacks are Amos, Jack Sawyer, Landon Jackson, Deion Walker, and Caleb Johnson. We gonna double down on running backs? You guys want to get Caleb?
Nah, not this time.
I like Watts. He's a ball.
Look at this. What kind of thing? Ked says, watch your booty, Brian. This is getting crazy, guys. Come on. All right. Grant is great.
Is Wyatt Millam's gone, huh?
Yeah, he got taken earlier, man. Way earlier.
Donovan Jackson's gone.
Jonas Avahi got taken. That bummed me out. You guys notice that how comfortable we've got in this draft now that those 2 guards are shored up. Like, we're not even like, there's not like this heavy pressure looming over us to go get an offensive lineman. We're like, cool. We're sitting at 44, traded back a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
Is great Zabel available?
Zabel?
Yeah.
I think he went early.
I believe, is that a guard?
Zabel, nah. Gray's
Try
out there.
try tackle.
Oh, Emory Jones is available. I love that guy.
Yeah.
No, I think Zabel's gone, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I didn't remember.
Or Zabili, or however you want. Dude, Jared Wilson dropped all the way to 73. I'm not mad at that, but I think it's a little too rich, a little too early, because our next pick is at 72. Not saying that we can get him, because we've seen people reach 10 spots, but that might be something that we could look at 72, guys. I think it's still too early to go out and get a guy at 44 at 73 is a jump, you know?
Right. How you feel about Kenneth Grant or Xavier Watts?
I like Xavier Watts. I do like him. I think at 38, that's not rich. He's still on the board. Who's the other guy?
Is Kenneth Grant available?
Kenneth Grant is available, and he was 35. Defensive tackle, Michigan.
How y'all feel about either one?
Either one of those, I'm fine with.
Listen, I would double down hate to go out and get a third safety, and for some reason Brisker plays the whole entire year, but people are still running on us because we didn't go get Kenneth Grant from Michigan.
Push the button, man.
That makes sense.
Go for
it. What did you just say? I make sense?
I said that makes sense.
All right, guys. Our next pick's at 72. Fingers crossed we have that guy available, because that would be awesome. I'm not even going to say his name because I don't want to jinx us. Oh, Quinshawn. Dang it. He's available, guys. The enemy wants to trade with us.
No.
You said Junkins?
No. Jared Wilson's available. The center from Georgia.
Oh.
We need a center still. We didn't go get that.
Right.
That'd be the first offensive lineman that we would go get.
What's his availability? What's the number here?
He's at 73. We're at 72 right now.
Mm.
And then the next center after that is 157, Seth McLaughlin from Ohio State. And then after that, John Moheim from USC.
All right. I'm just asking, right? Don't kill me, chat. Don't kill me, tracks, right?
What's up?
What about a guy like,
let's see what chat says.
Isaiah Bond. Is he available?
Wide receiver.
Or a Mason Taylor, another tight end?
Taylor got picked.
Oh, okay.
Ked says we only have one tight end on the team, just saying.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why Keds is not on camera.
Gunnar Wilhelm, Texas. He's available. Elijah Arroyo, Miami, and Terrence Ferguson from Oregon. And then after that, you got Bring Your Stool.
Yeah. None of those really.
What are you guys thinking about positional?
This is another interesting one that I'm just, this is just a thought. Darren Porter, corner, Iowa State.
Look. You look at this, guys. We've got all these offensive linemen, right? Mm-hmm. And they're all one-year contracts, and we still don't have a center yet to snap the ball to Caleb. We've already got an edge. We got your running back, and we got a defensive tackle. I think we got to get an offensive lineman right now, guys.
That's what I'd lean towards.
But it doesn't have to be Jared Wilson, but I'm just saying now guard is not already an emergency, and neither is tackle, and those are in the 100s. So if we're going to go get a guy, I'd rather get him at 73 when we're at 72. And center is definitely a position that we desperately need.
What's the highest rated lineman? Is it the center?
It's Jared Wilson, yeah.
Go for it.
All right. He's done. He's on our team. Now our next one is
114.
114, yeah, good call. So we could double down on offensive line, or we could go ahead and see what's best available. You know what I mean?
If a guy, a tackle, Hollis Pierce is available,
Yep.
I like him.
Offensive tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah. From
I've heard that name. I think I like him also. We'll take a
he's
look.
huge, like 6'8", 340, 350.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
I mean, when he steps outside gets small.
Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. He's a tackle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, Carson Vincent is available at 200. I heard a lot of people talk about him. 6'7", 314 from Alabama. 5-year starter with lots of experience. 3,300 snaps.
That's Alabama A&M.
Right. That's what I said, didn't I?
No, I just heard Alabama.
Oh, my bad.
Make sure people know that it's
No,
Alabama A&M.
I appreciate that. And then there's that other guy, the hyphenated Brandon Crenshaw. Dixon.
Yeah, he's another guy, man. I really like him as well.
But I don't see your guy unless he's a guard and we forgot.
Nah, he's definitely a tackle.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he's not there, somebody snatched him up.
Yeah, we're the closest guy we've got in our area is Logan Brown, and then Chase Lunt, and then it drops. So we're kind of in the no man's land right now for offensive linemen.
Where we at?
114. Gunnar Helm from Texas is still there. He was 89 tight end, and we're at 114. That's almost 30 points, or no, 20 points.
Yeah, I would say either tight end or safety would be the two.
Well, let's look at safety because I like that guy from don't say it, Maryland.
Which one?
Don. Oh, that's a good point. I think it's this guy. Let me see. Nope, that's not him. Is he already gone? He might already be gone. Gosh darn it. No, here he is at 248. Glendon Miller, 6'2", 196. I like that guy. 6'2", 196. I like him at safety for we could get him all the way down there at 248. I think we can get him later, guys. We can get our safety later.
Okay, and then let's look at tight end.
Oh yeah, tight end. That's that Gunnar Helm from Texas.
Hey, what, since you guys are right there on that Illinois, Indiana, y'all right there in that South Bend region, what do you guys think about Mitchell Evans out of Notre Dame?
My buddy's a diehard ticket holder.
Mm-hmm.
He's not really that big of a fan. That backup guy for that they're trying to trade Myers or whatever, Michael Myers or for the Raiders. Yeah. He said he's a better tight end than this guy. He's not saying he's bad. He's decent, but he's not like, ooh.
Gotcha. I just asked. I was curious.
Yeah, I'm a Notre Dame fan. I got a tattoo on my arm. And yeah, that guy that you're talking about, he's going to be a journeyman.
Okay.
Yeah, Mitchell Evans.
Mitchell Evans, yep.
All right, so where we at, Tracks?
We got Gunnar Helm from Texas, 6'5", 241.
Tight end?
Yep.
Yeah.
How you feeling about him? You good with it?
His RAS score sucks.
I
mean, that's not the end-all, be-all, but actually, I think that Terrence Ferguson, yeah.
That's a little better RAS if you're looking at that. 6'5", 247, 981. I'm not mad at that.
Is the kid in Miami available or is he gone?
Oh, Arroyo or however you pronounce it.
Hey,
Yeah,
Luke Lakey's still available at 205. I really like how he handled his interview with Jim Miller. He sounded real bright and hungry, man. And he's a really good tight end from Iowa. That's at 205. He's available way later. So if you guys wanted to, we could go get a defensive tackle or something. Alfred Collins is available.
Hey, what about Darius Alexander
for defensive tackle?
Yeah.
I mean, his first name ain't too bad. So yeah, he's available. Defensive tackle Toledo, 123. Let's go get him.
Well, Collins would be more your nose, and Alexander would be more your 3 tech.
I like him. 6'3", 305, 9.2 RAS, versatile, impressive blend of size, strength, and athleticism.
Yeah.
Quick first step, powerful hand usage.
Now, he is a little bit of an older prospect.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at older, especially if he's still in college. I mean, that's, you might be splitting hairs there, but like I said, I'm not going to hold it against him that he spells his name wrong, but he's trying, okay? He's trying. I do like Alfred Collins. I like Alfred Collins from Texas. I do like him.
Pretty good Senior Bowl, Alexander.
Yeah, that's what it said. It said he did really well.
But it's on y'all, man. I laid out a couple of guys out there, at the end of the day.
I know.
If you want a run stuffer, Collins would be it. Like I said, if you want a 3 tech, then Alexander.
I want a run stopper because when we lost, what do you call it? It was a big glaring hole. And when I talked to Henry Melton, he said, you can't let that happen. You got to have guys that come in and do that. I want to stop the run. I can't stress that enough,
But didn't we get Grant?
Yeah. I think, but can't Grant do more than one? I thought he could. He's like a Swiss Army knife on the line. Or is he just a run stopper?
The other guy, I think, was the 3 tech. Yeah, I think Grant was the nose.
So, what? I mean, it doesn't matter. Let's just make a decision. I don't care either way. But make a pick. I'm like Darius, man. You've got the defense against both guys. You got to pick for us.
Go Collins then.
Collins? Okay. All right. Now we're at 149 is our next one, guys. I feel good about the next one. Probably go a little bit quicker. The early rounds are the hardest ones to go get, Yeah,
it's so much at your disposal, man.
A lot of people were saying Collins, so that's good. You guys did good there. And then Samo wanted Alexander, the 3 technique. So sorry about that there, Samo. Get you on the show so you can do one for us,
No, he's just going to come to my house and kick my ass now.
Hey, Alexander's still available. Let's get him. All right, I got Alexander. There you go. Hey, now Brian doesn't get his ass kicked, and we got 3 defensive tackles in this draft, and we got pick 150 right back to back. So who do we want to get now?
At 150?
Yep. Just so you know, I did get Alexander.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Hey, if we got that Pat Bryant, would that make you feel a little bit better about not getting Metcalf?
Who? Who?
Pat Bryant from
Illinois.
Notre Dame.
Oh, yeah. From Illinois, yeah. 6'2", 204. He's got to get about 30 pounds of muscle and an inch of height. Hopefully he's young and he can still grow. His RAS ain't bad at 8'19". So, yeah.
What do you guys think about either Luke Kandra or Miles Frazier at guard?
I like Frazier.
Yeah, they're both probably going to be backups, but they'd be solid backups.
6'5", 317, 955 RAS, pulls combos, double up teams, second level, times the snap well, quickly positioning himself, pass protection. His agility is below average, but we could whip him into shape. I like that.
Luke Kandra's not there?
Luke
Kandra, he's not there?
No, I don't see him, buddy.
Yeah, he must have been taken already.
Let's get Miles Frazier. I'm down.
Okay.
Works for me.
Sniped him. Hey, the main thing is Brian didn't get his butt whooped. Even though he tried to whoop my butt earlier from talking crazy, but that's all right.
Well, someone had to knock some sense into you.
I hear you. 204 is next. 204 is next. Guys they're really pushing on us for safety.
Let's see what we got.
My guy's gone. Craig Woodson, maybe he's related to Charles Woodson, California.
Got a cow.
Yep. Hunter Waller from Wisconsin's available. Maxon Hook from Toledo. Dante Trader Jr. from Maryland.
He's interesting.
Oh, Glendon's still available. Glendon Taylor from Maryland is still available, guys.
What about Malachi Moore?
Malachi Moore's gone, dude. He went way earlier. Not way earlier, but earlier.
Gotcha.
6'2", 213, 955. Raz Hunter Waller, Wisconsin. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, he would be your good strong safety.
Yeah, one thing about Wisconsin guys, they are football players.
That's what I was thinking. Let's get him. All right, we got him. Hunter Waller's off the board. Good job, guys. Way to nail it. Devin Neal for Washington. Washington is going to be my second favorite team as long as they don't play us. Dang it, someone got Carlos Vincent, man. I'm so mad. I wanted Carson Vincent. Everybody talking about this Carson Vincent now. I'm like wanting Carson Vincent all the time. We got Frazier, guys. I think we got Frazier, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Miles Frazier. We're doing good, guys. We got 2 offensive linemen. We've got defensive tackles up the wazoo. We got a safety. We got running back. I mean, we got an edge. Dude, this is probably our best draft yet in the history of ever. I'm going to have you guys on for at least 32 more drafts.
History of ever. I just thought of another position.
Are we talking football?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
I'm
Hey,
too
Luke
old for
Lakey's
anything
available
else.
at tight end right now. Hey, Luke Lakey's available at 205. We're at 235. We need a tight end, guys.
Lately, I mean,
Yeah, Luke.
he was talked about pretty good.
Dude,
I know last year.
my buddy graduated from Iowa. Eric, he's the one that puts all my cables and helps me set up for live shows. He graduated from Iowa. He played football. He loves Luke. I mean, he don't love him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no like Dallas Clark, but I watch some Iowa football. It is boring, snoring, great defense, but they got tight ends always. Dude, I like this guy.
Go for it.
I know about him at least. You know what I'm saying? At least I know about him. Unless Brian has somebody else.
No, the only thing I was going to say, the other position we hadn't talked about is linebacker.
Oh, well, let's look at linebacker. There might be somebody that jumps out. You got Colin Oliver, Cody Simmons, Ohio State. I will say this, guys. I will say this. That linebacker from Notre Dame, I really like him because he was the captain of the defense.
Oh, Kaiser, yeah.
I think he might already be gone because I don't see him, dude.
He's another older guy, too.
But he did really good at the draft, at the combine, so I think they picked him up already. Yeah, he's gone. Dude, I wonder where he went. Let's see how well that, because, look, Stackhouse went. He did good in the combine. Oh, my God, these numbers are crazy.
What do you think about Kobe King out of Penn State?
Cocaine?
Nah.
No, I'm good on that, dude.
Kobe King.
Kobe Kane? Hold on, let me see. What position?
Linebacker.
Linebacker?
Penn State.
Did you see him?
Yeah, I don't see his name.
He must be gone too.
I think if we're gonna go linebacker, we do it later and just go ahead and get this tight end because this is a guy that's like, we're not really reaching on this.
Go for it.
Because he was projected at 205, we're at 235. So if anything, we got 30 extra spots, Let's see what the chat says. Iowa's got great.
We're picking again in 6-7 spots. So
watch your booty, Brian. Oh God, this chat's going crazy. This ain't After Dark with Tracks, man.
Well, you got perverted with that. Well, what position? I'm thinking. I heard about. I keep hearing about all the sex on TV. I tried it and about broke my damn neck.
All right, here we go. Oh, we still got Trevor Etienne, running back Georgia. Oh, there's Cody Simmons from Ohio State.
You want to double down?
Linebacker, Cody Simmons, Ohio State.
You said linebacker?
Yep. 112 tackles and 7 sacks.
That's what I would.
Not mad at it.
I would go with Simmons because he's probably going to be a hell of a special team guy.
He can be effective when dropping back into coverage, but could be better in man-to-man.
Could be.
Elite blitzer who has shown the ability to impact the pocket consistently. Consistent tackler, maneuver his way through traffic. I like it, dude.
Yeah, he's not going to be quite as big as Sanborn was, but he's a little bit faster.
Yep.
That should be all the picks.
There was and I hate to bring this up, but you want to talk about DK Metcalf, right?
There's our
I
guys. We got James Pierce, Omarion Hampton, Kenneth Grant, Jared Wilson, Alfred Collins, Darius Alexander. Try spelling your name better, sir. Miles Frazier, Hunter Wohler, Luke Lakey, and Cody. Dude, I'm telling you right now, this is the best draft in the history of ever. 4, 8, 10 picks, guys. I love it.
A lot of it trench related too.
Yes.
Love it.
Hampton could be a bell cow running back that if for some reason Johnson's not happy with Swift after the end of this year, there you go. You got your bell cow that has some size to him. And if Swift does do good, all right, you got your Thunder and Lightning. Like you said, the line is fixed. Yeah, that's a solid draft in my book.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm happy, guys. I'm happy. Let's send it to my email. That way we got it for future. All right, guys. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining Chicago Sports Podcast. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Mr. Brian. Thank you, D Nice. You guys got any closing? You got any closing pleasantries you guys want to share with these ladies and gentlemen?
I thank everybody for showing up. Kids, it's great to see you again. Samo, great to see you again. And everybody else, the new friends that I've made, it's great to see you guys. Always enjoy these podcasts. And I'm really glad that me and D Nice was able to show the light. Correct or wrong. I feel like I did my public service today.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Till next time, make sure you tune in at 8 o'clock tonight. I can't stress it enough. D Nice, tell them how nice it's going to be, bro.
Hey, it's going to be exhilarating, man. You guys tune in to CSP tonight. Trax has a heck of a layout. He and Plank. Mr. Plank, they have a heck of a layout tonight. Some Hall of Fame worthy stuff. Y'all check it out. And I appreciate the chat for keeping us on our toes and always holding us accountable. You guys are the best. Shout out to you two guys. It was a pleasure kicking it with you all today. And shout out to the rest of the Chicago Sports Podcast family. You guys are awesome.
Hey, guys, and just remember, if your head's in the clouds and you're dreaming, don't let guys do any of this to you. If it happens, just pick yourself up off the mat, shake yourself off your shoulders, and just keep dreaming, man. Chi-Town up, bear down. Love you guys.
Peace.